All right, hello everyone. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools. I'm joined alongside Angela Barnes, and she is the supervisor for exceptional education. How are you today?
I'm doing great today. How are you?
I'm doing well. We continue on our informational pieces about the summer learning camp, and this segment does focus on exceptional education. And Angela's quite a bit of information we want to get to in an efficient amount of time and not make it too long for our viewers who watch this. But exceptional education, summer learning camp. What can you tell our families about this so far, about some important pieces of information that they need to know?
So we are extremely excited about the opportunity that summer learning camps offer for our students with disabilities this year. It's a great opportunity to prepare students for next school year, build in skills that we've missed over the last few years. But some important information that we need to make sure that families are aware of is that we do want to make sure, number one, that you have both, and you've identified your interest, and you have also confirmed with the second round of emails. If you have not confirmed, please reach out to Dr. Carissa Dodson at the ATC, and we will make sure that your students are included in the summer learning camp opportunity. The second thing we need parents to know is we need to make sure that you understand the purpose and the need for special transportation. So special transportation is just for students who have physical disabilities, who have maybe mental health needs, or who have cognitive needs or behavioral needs that would require an additional staff member on the bus to be able to access summer learning camps. So it's typically a student that was probably already receiving special transportation. Otherwise, students will be able to use the shuttle system to be able to get to the summer learning camp locations.
All right, I'll give you a chance to collect your notes real quickly. I want to make mention, and I think most of our families know this, we're not taking any new applications for summer learning camp. You've already received that one round, one first wave of email, but you still need to confirm with Dr. Carissa Dodson. Her contact information is scrolling at the bottom of this video right now. So please go ahead and confirm with her. Also want to make this point too. If you know that summer plans can come in and what your schedule looks like right now may have been a little different than say a month ago or 6 weeks ago when a lot of this information was going out. So if your child's not able to give a full commitment to this, 90% is what they're saying, which there are unexcused absences, but you got to remember that there's very few of them. But what I'm trying to say is, if you know that your child can't offer that full commitment or the family can't, please let us know, because that opens up the door for someone else who's on the waiting list. We do have a waiting list for the summer learning camp, so just keep that in mind as you begin your confirmation process. If you've already done that, great. If you're still not sure because of that schedule, then please let us know.
And that's a great point to make, because we do have other special education options if you were not able to commit to the summer learning camps.
Right.
And I'll mention those at the end, but we do have some other options that are not as much of a commitment. We also want to point out that 5 weeks is still a very short amount of time.
Yes.
So if kids are only partially participating, we're not going to see the full benefits of it. So it is very important to choose either the full summer learning camp option if you have already shown interest in that, or we have some other options through special ed. They can use ESY or recovery services plans. And if you are interested in either of those options, you'll need to reach out to your case managers and have an IEP meeting, and we can talk about drop-in services that way. So there are some other options if they have not registered or if they cannot fully commit to summer learning camps.
You know, we were talking a few moments ago, if families have not heard back on a confirmation just yet, go into that a little bit, because I know some families were wondering about that.
So if you showed your initial interest, but you have not confirmed, then you will need to reach out to Dr. Dodson. So
And again, her information is right there on the bottom of your screen.
And because it was a two-part, so you might have shown interest and thought, oh, I don't really need to confirm. and you missed the second part, so make sure that you have done both of those pieces to confirm. If you did not receive an email to confirm, then you may not have been a priority student or you didn't show interest. So in those situations, you'd need to reach out to your case manager and look at some of the other options that special education offers for the summer.
When is the deadline for exceptional education students to confirm for that?
So we are asking teachers to have that information in by the end of this week.
Okay.
And if there are some exceptions if we need to address some
Sure.
of those things.
Yes.
But we really need to be looking at staffing at this point.
Yes.
So it's very important that if you are hearing this now, that you reach out to your case managers very early next week and get an IEP meeting scheduled.
Absolutely.
But really, we're hoping to have the majority of that information in by the end of this week.
So I think the ASAP would be the best way to put it. Again, reach out to Dr. Dodson. Her information has been scrolling at the bottom of your screens multiple times throughout this video. So just reach out to her and confirm if that interest is still fully committed to be there.
Right.
What other pieces do you have?
We do want to make sure that parents are aware that we are offering a full continuum of support through the summer learning camps.
Yeah.
So it does not matter how severe a student may be or how that a student might just be on consultation. We are offering to our students with disabilities a full continuum of supports. So I want to make sure that everyone understands that. You might be asking, okay, when would my student receive their reading or math intervention? And that will happen during the scheduled intervention time. If you have a student with disability and in your recovery service plan, we're working specifically on certain reading or math skills, those would be provided by the special education teacher. If they're not working on specific skills, then they would receive their intervention with their gen ed teacher during that intervention time. So we do have both of those options as well.
Okay.
I also want to make sure that parents do realize that your related service providers are also going to be providing services at the summer learning camp location. So if your child needs to continue to receive some speech and language or occupational therapy or physical therapy, it is a team decision as to what that support would look like over the summer. So you would need to have that IEP meeting, but all of those services are also available through the summer.
Yeah, the main thing, if the first part of all of this is confirming that you're definitely going to be part of the summer learning program, from there, additional services can be added as recommended. So,
Absolutely.
So the first domino to fall is definitely the confirmation piece, and then from there, we'll certainly get things taken care of as they come in and those confirmations come in and what services are needed. So.
Absolutely. And so you have several line of defense in case you have questions.
Yes.
You can also always reach out to Dr. Dodson. You can reach out to myself, Angela Barnes, here at the ATC, or you can contact your case managers at each of your individual schools, typically the person that you're already communicating with. So there's several options, but please reach out to us if you have any questions. We do see this as a wonderful opportunity for kids, and we are very excited at what this will provide moving into next school year. So we want to make sure as many kids are involved as possible. So
Yeah.
please let us know if you have any questions.
In a year that's been filled with so much, this summer is going to offer a great opportunity for our students to get some of that extra push as we go into
Absolutely.
next school year. Anything else before we close things out? Are
No,
you
I
good to
think
go?
we've covered everything. We do have a hotline in our department, so if you call me and I don't answer, it will ring to some of my administrative staff, and we put that information on a spreadsheet and we answer them as quickly as possible. So please feel free to reach out to us.
Okay, do you have the number to that hotline off the top of your head? I know it's a long day.
It's on the website.
It's on our website,
It's
okay.
on our website under the Exceptional Ed Department, so
Okay.
please feel free to look there.
I've included the Exceptional Educational Department link to this post. So again, all that information is there for you to look over if you need additional contact information. So hopefully we've cleared up a few questions involving summer learning camp for exceptional education. Angela Barnes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a great rest of the day.